Ladies and gentlemen, good day and welcome to the earnings call of Indo Equipment Limited for the financial year ended 31st March 2025. So the floor will be opened for questions once the management's presentation concludes. Please note, today's call is being recorded and may include forward-looking statements based on current expectations. These involve risks and uncertainties that could cause actual results to differ materially. The company is not obligated to update such statements except as required by law. Listeners are advised not to place undue reliance on them. So, representing the Indofarm today, we have from the management Mr. R.S. Kadwalia, the chairman and MD, Mr. Anshul Kadwalia, the whole-time director, Mr. S.M. Singla, the finance head, Mr. Varun Sharma, the CFO, Ms. Navpreet Kaur, the company secretary and compliance officer. So, without any further ado, I would now like to invite Mr. R.S. Kadwalia to share a brief overview of the company's performance and provide insights into our operations. So, thank you and over to you, sir.
Good evening, everyone. A warm welcome to all our esteemed investors, analysts, and stakeholders joining us today. Thank you for being a part of this open-ended investor call. For those who are new to Indofarm, let me brief introduce about the company. Indofarm is a 24-year-old organization headquartered in Himachal Pradesh. We are engaged in manufacturing of tractors, pick and carry crane, serving both agri and infra sector. In addition, we have a wholly owned subsidiary, NBFC, Baroda Finance, which supports our ecosystem by offering the tailored financial solution required to our customers, especially for tractor. The last quarter has been a landmark for the Indofarm. We took a major step forward by going public. It was a proud and historic milestone in our company, for our company, and we are grateful for the trust you have placed in us. We are pleased to share the highlight of our performance of Q4 25 and the full year FY25. Quarter 25, Q4 quarter 25, the revenue from operation was 125.16 crore and the whole year 366.77 crore. This is standalone basis. And consolidated basis 129.97 crore for the quarter and 387.19 crore for the full financial year. Profit after tax, the last quarter 13.29 crore and the whole year 22.61 crore. This is a standalone basis. And consolidated basis 13.51 and 23.55 crore. Alongside the financial performance, I'm happy to share that our new manufacturing facility being set up is in progress well. The expansion will significantly enhance our production capacity of pick and carry cranes by 3,600 numbers per annum. This reinforces our long-term vision of becoming a major player in construction equipment segment. In line with our strategic growth plan, we are currently in the process of acquiring tower crane technology. We have already signed the agreement for technology transfer. The core manpower for this vertical has already been on board, and we are confident that this will add significant value to our construction equipment portfolio going forward. We look forward to taking you through these developments in detail and answering your questions. I now open the floor for your questions. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kadwalia ji. So we will now begin the Q&A session. So participants who wish to ask a question may kindly raise their hand. Alternatively, you can type your questions in the Q&A tab below. We will take the first question from Sunny Kumar.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, you can ask your question.
Hello.
Yes.
Am I audible, sir?
Your sound is little.
Am I audible now?
Ecosystem है आपका sound थोड़ा. Yeah. Yeah.
I will join again, sir.
Can you repeat again, please?
What is the timeline for capex completion?
This is in this financial year, third quarter. We are expected to start the production facilities. End of the quarter. Yeah.
Yes, sir. And what will be the revenue from this capex?
In the last quarter, we are expecting around 40 to 50 CR from that plant.
From that whole plant, what will be the revenue guidance, sir?
The capacity, installed capacity, it will be 3,600 numbers crane.
Yes, sir.
You take a average value of a crane around 24-25 lakh rupees per crane. So you can calculate this figure, but in the first year, the capacity utilization in the 26-27, the capacity utilization we are expecting around 50% capacity utilization we can achieve.
Thank you, sir. That's it from my side.
Take the next question from MoneyQ Advisory.
Hello.
Yes, you can ask your
Hi,
question.
sir. Thanks for the opportunity. Sir, I just have actually two questions. One is, what is the sales figure for the tractor business that we achieve every month? Can we disclose that on the exchange, like how other OEMs are doing for the tractor business, as well as the cranes business? And the second question is pertaining to the JV that we recently announced, or the technology transfer rather, with the Chinese company. So is that in the construction, the tower crane that is used in the construction business? And if yes, what is the way forward for that business that we are looking at? Thanks.
Okay. In your first question, we have noted the suggestion. We'll see to it. Okay. Regarding sharing of the tractor figure. Okay.
Sure.
Next is basically this tower crane. Tower crane is used for construction for high-rise buildings, mainly. The 90% demand come from here. Maybe 10-15% demand come from the other infra big project like power plant and bridges construction from those areas. And as the demand is increasing very rapidly, since last 3 years, the demand has gone rapidly. The growth was there. It's almost the growing at the rate of 50%, 60%. Because of the vertical kind of construction is going on in all big metro city, because of the land is getting more expensive. So, leading this thing, and there is a major, not many players, there is only few players are in this sector. Earlier, some more company were there, Chinese company were there, but now they are not, it is not viable for them to manufacture in China and then sell in India. So we want to start it locally. We have already done some trial long back, but now we want to come in a big way. Therefore, we have had a technology tie-up agreement with the company, and we are in the process. We are going to produce this product. Maybe in this year, it will be fully tried out.
Got it. All right. Okay. And sir, so coming back to the tractor business, what is the total install capacity of the tractor unit? I mean, say yearly or something, if you can give throw some light on that.
The yearly capacity is 12,000 numbers tractors.
And what is the capacity utilization, sir?
capacity utilization is less. It is less, but now we are increasing this capacity utilization because the back end used in the crane is the same, produced by the tractor unit only. We are installing a new facility, 3,600 crane. Maybe in the next year, from the existing facility, if it will produce around 1,500 numbers and 1,800 numbers from that unit, it becomes almost 3,300 numbers total trains. Okay.
Got it.
In 3,300 numbers, maybe 3,000 crane, the back end used from this tractor unit only. If you'll sell 4,000 tractor only in the next financial year, then 3,000 back end we make from here, then it become almost 7,000 numbers, equivalent to 7,000 numbers. Then the capacity utilization will goes more, around plus 60%. Okay.
Understood.
But now the utilization is less, and we are therefore we are working on the marketing, how to increase the number sale, because the product is ready, we are ready, and we are investing in the marketing.
No, sir. My question was for the tractor business, and I think so. You clubbed it with the crane business. So just coming to the tractor business. So you said the install capacity is 12,000 units. So I just want to know what is the utilization? Is it 50%, 60%, or what is it exactly?
Currently, it is around 30%, plus 30%.
30%.
30% if you consider only tractor. Because
Understood.
crane, because the transmission and engine is produced by the tractor only, it is almost tractor, but not having only sheet metal and some part basically, but the whole transmission is the mover which is used in the crane is of tractor only. That's why I'm telling you that I have added basically the crane capacity, which we are increasing the crane capacity. So it will definitely support us to enhance the capacity utilization of tractor plant.
Got it. All right. Thank you, sir. I'll come back for any further questions if I have. Best of luck. Thank you.
We'll take the next question from Deepak Poddar.
Audible, sir?
Yeah, audible.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir, for this opportunity and taking time out for this call. So just wanted to understand first upon the crane side. Current our capacity is 1,200 units, that's right, and we are increasing it from 1,200 to 3,600.
Sir, 1,280 is in existing plant is the capacity, current capacity, 1,280. But we are trying to increase some numbers here in this existing setup also. Okay, for this financial year 25-26. Okay, and new facility which we are going to install, that will be 3,600 additional capacity.
Okay. So my capacity will increase to around close to 5,000.
Close to 5,000 numbers. Yes.
Okay. So I mean at full utilization level, we can do close to around 1,250 crores of revenue, right? From this the entire both the facility together.
Yeah, from the crane, yes.
From the crane side.
So 25 lakh rupees average machine cost and 5,000 number you can multiply.
Yeah. So that comes to about 1,250.
Yeah, sir.
So when we say FY27, a new facility will be targeting 50% utilization level. So 1,800 is the unit that we're targeting there, plus existing 1,200. So is 3,000 the unit we will target in FY27 in terms of sales in cranes?
Yes, 20, 26, 27.
Yeah, crane, 3,000 units, right?
Around 3,000 numbers, yeah, plus.
Okay. And how's the margins there in cranes? What sort of EBITDA margin one can expect in cranes?
Crane, EBITDA margin is around 14.4, last historical.
And we expect to maintain it even after the commissioning of this new facility?
Yeah, maintain it. Yeah.
Okay. And what sort of volume we're targeting for FY26 in terms of crane?
FY26, Here we are planning around from the existing facility, we are expecting to grow around 30% in tractor and crane together.
Okay, so FY26 as a whole, we are targeting 30% growth, including both tractor and crane.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, and what was the capex that we have spent in this 3600 unit?
The 70 crore in the plant and machinery only. Land we have earlier acquired.
And land we have earlier acquired.
Including land and building and the machinery. Building and machinery, sorry. So, yeah. It's a building machinery.
I got it. And what's the average value per tractor?
Per tractor selling price?
Yes, yes. Whatever, that 24, 25 for crane. So what was the corresponding number for tractors?
It's 6 lakh plus.
6 lakhs plus. Okay. And how should we look at the trajectory of utilization level going forward? I mean, it was 30% you mentioned. So how should one look at?
This, we have taken some action. I think Anshulji will explain. He is in charge of marketing. Anshulji explained how we are going to increase, but we are, as per as the figure planning given by the marketing, we are expecting around same level of growth, which we are in crane. Although crane is a capacity constraint, but tractor there is no capacity constraint. We are investing in the marketing. Anshulji, you can little explain about 25%, 25 to 30%, how will you going to achieve?
Right. So just to add on to what our CMD sir already briefed, sir, currently we were only covering less than 10% of the Indian territory with a very small team size of 100 people. Sir, post the IPO, we aim to create a dealer development department and add 500 dealers in the next 3 years. So we've already started this process. We've been able to add 20 dealers in the first quarter of this financial year. And sir, with the adding number of dealers, we are hopeful that the kind of growth trajectory that we have given, we'll be able to achieve that. We already have a product feasible for almost every part of the country. Also, in addition to this, we'll be setting up an dedicated export unit, and we'll be focusing on export as well. We already have a product for 70% of the world's tractor requirement. So, sir, this is the way forward for tractors.
So tractor where, 30% utilization, so ideally 360 units. So we are targeting a 20-25% CAGR in tractor volume for next few years, right? Would that be a correct understanding?
Yes, sir, that's a fair way to understand.
And that is by two strategy. One would be covering more of Indian territory, and second would be to go for export.
Right, exactly, sir. And in the Indian territory, at a macro level, our aim is to expand network, right? And in the micro level, our aim is to increase market share with the existing dealers.
Fair enough. And just one last question from my side. In terms of PAT margin, I think last year our PAT margin was close to 6%, right? So how, as you scale up, even the crane side, we expect a big boost, and tractor also better utilization level. So ideally, your fixed cost absorption should be much better. So how should one look at your PAT margin and 6% in 2-3 years? What sort of range we might aspire for?
It is, as our utilization increase, we are expecting around 8 to 9% the next in this next year.
8 to 9% PAT margin in which year we are talking about?
It is in the 26, 27.
FY27. FY27, 8 to 9% PAT margin. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. I think that's very helpful, sir. I would like to wish you all the very best. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll take the next question from Vishal Vaya.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Am I audible to you?
Yeah, audible. Yeah.
Yeah. Hi. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Pardon me. Good evening, sir. My first question for the how large is your current financing book, and what are the NPAs or the credit risk control in the place?
Okay. This figure is close. 131 is the AUM on
131.
31st March.
Okay.
Gross NPA is 4.05% and net NPA is 2.96.
Okay. The second question, what percentage of a sale is now financing through your NBFC arm?
Around 25 to 30%.
25 to 30%.
Yeah.
Okay. My next question. Are you looking to expand the financing model to the external customer across the sale of the third-party protocols?
We have already started one thing. First, we want to focus on tractor business basically because the financing, retail financing is a very important factor to increase the sale of tractors. But now we started getting support from the banker also. HDFC and Kotak have started financing our new tractors. So now what we are doing in the new territory, we are supporting our dealer because where new states where we are going, opening the states, there ultimately initially we have to support our dealers for retail financing. Because once the number become more in those states, then these private bank also start supporting us. And another, we are supporting our dealer by refinancing their refinance old tractors. Because in tractor business, the dealer has to buy an old tractor. It's an exchange scheme he has to bring. Because the farmer generally bring the old tractors and buy the new tractors. So old tractor financing is also required because old tractor customer is also asking the finance. Then we are supporting them so that their inventory rotation become little better and they are able to sell more numbers with that limited finance. So we are now financing new tractor of Indo Farm and some crane also somebody is demanding and giving us the right price. And more is old tractor also because the rotation is very important for dealer.
Okay. So what is your average loan tenure and the ticket size?
For new tractor, it is around 4.5 lakh, approximately 4.5 lakh. And old tractor, I think it goes around 2.5 lakh.
And the tenure?
Tenure is 4 to 5 years for new tractor. Old tractor, generally it is 3 years average.
Okay. So can you tell about the collection efficiency trend over the last 4 quarters?
वो efficiency तो generally 100% रहता है almost, but कोई case skid करता है तो वो next month में collection होता है basically.
Okay. ठीक है, समझ गया मैं. Thank you, sir.
Last year is 102%. 102%.
102%.
हाँ जी. नहीं
Collection efficiency आपकी.
102% था. 102%. Yeah.
Sometimes they take money in advance actually.
Pardon? Hello?
So sometimes the customers deposit money in advance, making it across the number of 100.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because somebody want to repeat and want to clear basically, he want to sell the tractor like those in some situation. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll take the next question from Bachraj Nahar.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. I think I was muted. Can I repeat my question?
Which one, sir?
Hello.
Yeah.
Am I audible now?
Yeah, you're audible. You can speak, sir.
Yeah, I just wanted to know about your tower crane manufacturing,
Yeah.
when it is likely to start and where are you planning to start? That is one question. And the second is about your crane expansion, which we are doing
Yeah.
by 3,600. Is it on one shift basis or more shift basis?
It is 10-hour shift basis.
And it 10 hour, only 10 hour.
10
So
hour.
if the demand is more and if you run all the three shifts, the production capacity could be 7,000 units by expansion alone, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And about the tower crane, please.
Tower crane, we are in the process of selecting the place where to start. Although new factory which we are making, we can produce here also because this factory 30-acre area. This is a large.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And here we have already kept little provision in the shed also, which we are constructing now. But to see logistically, if it is, we can start and we can take decision to go in the south also, Maharashtra also.
Okay. It is not yet decided.
We are in process of finding place in that side. If we'll get
Okay.
a place and
Uh-huh.
it becomes the viability issue is not there, what pricing we are getting, then we'll see to it basically. But in the meantime, we'll start making the fixtures and the design part. We have started in Baddi only itself in our main plant, because here every facility is available. And moreover, in case we are putting a plant there also, we will be utilizing our existing machine here, because in that there we need some cutting machines, we need the bending machines. Those all machines available here. What we do,
Okay.
do few operation here, and then for just for welding, so that the transportation cost will come down. Accordingly, we'll take a call. We are
Correct, sir.
to finalize the location. Very soon we'll finalize it, because the manpower is already on the board.
When can we see your first crane will be assembled? Timeline?
We are expecting by January.
Ji?
By January. January
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, that is great.
Yes.
Okay, sir. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
We'll take the next question from Manan Shah.
Audible, sir?
Yeah, audible, sir.
Hello.
Please.
Hello.
Yes, sir, you can speak. You are audible.
Yeah. Yeah, hi, sir. Thank you for the opportunity. Sir, can you give an idea about the market size of the pick and carry cranes? Like how many cranes get sold in a year?
This is the last year around, I think, 14 to 15,000 numbers, because there is no such data available, published. So the figure sharing with the companies, manufacturer, this is to 15,000 numbers.
Okay. So overall, what we are expanding is almost 20% of the market. And I believe our competitor is also expanding, right?
But what we know about the strength of our product, and we are able to sell, we are able to utilize our existing 100% capacity. Only we have taken this call.
Right. And could you tell us what sort of differentiation is there in our product versus the competition, or any sort of edge that we have in terms of pricing or in terms of capability?
In terms of capability, when we started our product with the better features available in the market. Okay, and we always focus on bigger size crane instead of the smaller size crane. In the market, it was a 12-ton crane was very popular, but when we started with the 14-ton crane, bigger capacity, bigger height. So those we were aware. I'm a technocrat. So when we have to go in the market, we have to give something better.
Right.
And we were the first companies to start the air brake system. Okay. So air braking was a very important feature to make this machine as a safe crane. Okay.
Okay.
So these kind of good features we have given the market. Market accepted very well, and North we have got a very good market share. And then only we expanded, we have gone for this capacity. Although, yeah.
Okay. So in this 14-ton crane, what sort of market share would you be having?
14 ton now we are almost 40%, and then we went to 16 ton. People are
Okay.
not, this 16 ton was not very popular. And then
Mm-hmm.
16 ton, we have got again 14% market share, 40%, 40% with these two cranes,
Hmm.
20% for the bigger cranes.
Okay. So now with this new plant, would we be focusing on the existing tonnage cranes only, or we are looking to go into more higher tonnage cranes or any sort, or what is the product portfolio where we are catering?
Now we are making more this 14, 16 ton crane, but there we are going for more 23 ton crane, 20 ton crane. Also, we are putting two lines. One is a Hydra kind of the conventional machine which is made earlier. Another we call is the new generation machine, which is having, although all the models are safe cranes, because the feature available in this people call is a safe crane. It's a new generation crane. Where this outriggers is there, we are providing even those cranes also, outriggers. No other company is providing. We
Okay.
providing those kind of better features.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Understood.
but we are because of this here the capacity constraint. We were more focusing on the machines which we can make more quickly. So
Okay.
now there we are putting two separate lines. We can make more. We are expecting to produce more bigger machines more. There's
Okay.
30 tons, 20 tons. Those machines
Okay.
we are going to make more.
Okay. And in terms of, I believe over here, availability of spares and servicing of the cranes, and ability to service and all is also an important factor because, it affects their rental on a daily basis.
Yes.
So, what are we doing over here? Are we expanding our network and for the spares and the servicing of the cranes?
We have almost 25 dealer now across the country, and we are expanding it very fast, and we are making some service spare part dealer also separately. Spare
Mm-hmm.
and service mechanic, we are training them as a mechanic. We are certifying them as a certified mechanic from the company. Those
Mm-hmm.
these things we are taking, and we are recruiting more manpower, the service team in the field.
Okay.
Sir, also, just to add to what our chairman already said, so all the tractor dealers that we have on board, around 150 of them, and since the complete powertrain goes from the tractor, so until and unless it is not a major structure issue, all our tractor dealers are also qualified to provide the service for cranes, and so is the complete service team of tractors.
What horsepower tractors do we sell?
So the current range, what we have is from 16 horsepower to 90 horsepower. 100 horsepower is completely under development, but our maximum selling horsepower is the 50 HP, 50 horsepower.
Okay, but in terms of market, I think the market is larger for 100 horsepower and above, or it is larger for the smaller horsepower tractors?
Sir, India, the maximum tractors that are sold here are up to 60 horsepower. Sir,
Okay.
currently the market in India, anything ranges between 30 to 50 is the biggest chunk. But because 35 is the entry level tractor, similar to the strategy in crane, we aim to target the bigger customer. So we always try to focus on the bigger tractor, bigger farmer who will buy a bigger tractor. So that
Okay.
was the idea of the company.
And in terms of pricing for cranes as well as tractors, would we be at par with the competition, or would it be cheaper or more expensive?
Crane, first, let me tell you about the crane, then Anshulji will speak about the tractor. The crane, we are competitive. We are where our market share is better. We are sitting at par to the competitors.
Okay.
Ultimately, one competitor is selling at little higher price, the oldest company. And comparable to the second competitor, we are selling in the similar price range. But because of the backward integration, we can afford to give some more competitive price also in future.
Understood. And these dealers that you mentioned on the crane side, these are exclusive dealers or they deal with other competitors also?
Exclusive dealer. We don't have the policy to make the common dealers.
Okay, understood. And on the tractor side?
Tractor also same. They are exclusive dealers.
Okay. And pricing?
Pricing on you.
The pricings are more or less, see, because tractor is a slightly the competitive landscape here is more intense. We are competing with around 15 other tractor brands. So here we have to be roughly around 5% more cheaper than the market leader of that area.
Okay. Understood. In terms of capex, you mentioned 70-80 crore capex we are doing. So how much is spent and what is the capex outlay for the current year?
This is going. We are going to spend this whole amount by December, January.
Okay.
It will be almost whole expenditure will be done.
Okay. Understood. Thank you. I'll get back in the queue.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
We'll take the next question from Chirag Barsara.
Hello, sir. Good evening, sir.
Very good evening,
sir. Good evening, sir.
My question is regarding last month we heard news regarding this technology transfers with one Chinese company.
Yes, sir.
So, how is term and condition regarding that? We will pay a royalty or we have paid only one time payment?
Sir, we are making one-time payment only.
Okay, sir. So, if in next 4-5 years we will try to manufacture that crane. Until that, if any technology upgradation is there, then we will not get it. Is it correct?
In tower crane, we are already buying a bigger size of technology, which is going to be later on popular in our country. We are taking technology of the bigger size crane also. So these cranes are, running since so many years. There is no big technology change because the safety is more important in this crane. And once that company from where we are acquiring the technology is a 50-year-old company, that was a state-owned company. Recently, few years back, it was privatized. So there is a proven company. They have sold more than maybe 50,000 cranes. So that's a proven product basically. Yeah, safety is the only important factor which we are incorporating since beginning. Rather, our company have the capability to produce these kind of crane ourselves. We have produced one in past, but we have gone with this route basically so that we'll not make any mistake and hit and trial. That's why we are acquiring the technology.
Okay, sir. So that company is already exporting that crane to in India or
yes,
they are not?
They are exporting to India also. They are exporting to Europe also.
Okay, so in India, how much market share the company?
In China, there are hundreds of companies, maybe 50 plus now working. So, that we are not calculated basically, and those figures we don't have. But they are supplying. They are supplying the bigger size crane because in smaller there is a price competition. Where generally 5 ton, 6 ton is the more demand. Okay, but they are supplying 10 ton, 20 ton, 25 ton. Those machines require less number. Okay, and they are selling the machine for installing a tower crane or de-installing. We need a crane. We call it a Herrick crane. They are supplying those kind of crane also because those are brought by the hiring companies. Hiring company for installation of crane. So those kind of business they are doing in India because that's only premium. They are working only in the premium segment. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Okay. And another doubt I am having, I was reading your report before IPO. So many court cases against our company and promoter. I have not seen that much cases against any company or like that before. So any comment on that?
Sir, against promoter, there is hardly no case. Company has done some cases basically. Okay, so this is in route. Basically, initially some I think some cases of recovery we have done, and because some cases are in NBFC company, So some recovery cases has been done by the company.
That is okay, but one case is by some casting company against in our company, I think.
That
One
is,
casting.
sir, I'll tell you. That is MSME case, one case. That is only one case. The company, we brought goods worth more than 10 crore from a MSME company. There was a contract, clear contract. Whatever was the payment due, we have made them. Okay. There was a clear contract. If any manufacturing defect will come, because we are giving warranty to a dealer, to a customer of 1 year warranty. All our vendors supposed to stand by that warranty of 1 year. Okay. And if that person speak that I will not accept any rejection. If he was supplying the casting component, if a casting getting failed in the field, we are supplying that time even in the Karnataka also, Andhra also. So we have sent the component, we have sent the customer also. So we brought a 10 crore rupees material, only 8 lakh rupees the disputed amount. And you know, this in MSME, they have not applied the arbitration has not applied really their mind. How then 8 lakh rupees can become such amount? But still, we have challenged in the High Court, and this case is gone in High Court. This is a normal process, sir. We got not many cases. We got this one of the cases against for recovery. We are dealing with a 400 supplier. There is no issue.
Okay, sir. Okay, very much clear, sir. And one other another thing I have read there that while preparing our land now for this new plant, its soil filling and leveling cost is around 2.5 million. It's 25 lakh per acre. Isn't this too much high, sir?
Leveling charges.
Filling, soil filling and leveling, sir.
Sir, you know, one land which is we have taken, level is little lower side. Okay, then maybe for filling, it is by our civil department. They have estimated that this kind of cost is required. So that is maybe we have considered it because hilly. It is a little hilly terrain. Himachal is a hilly terrain. There is not a very plain land available anywhere.
Okay, sir. Okay, and like this type of contracts, how we awarded this contract by tender or to single entity only, single company only? Because I have seen all the contracts is given to one company only, that Architect Sapna Mehta Associate.
Yes, sir, that is the only estimation we have taken. We will call the parties, we'll call the number of parties, and then we'll take this decision. The contract is awarded only on not exactly on the estimation. That is estimated cost we have taken from architect. What is the cost?
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you. That's all from my side. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
We'll take the next question from Rohit Nag. There's an issue, I believe. So we'll jump on to the next question from Damodar Baliga.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, sir. Good evening, sir. Congratulations on getting successfully listed in the market and also coming out with a very good result. Sir, I'm very new to the company, so little bit of small, questions regarding your past I would be asking. So I was going through your timeline, which is given in your investor presentation. So just first question that came to me was, See, we launched with tractors, sometime during 2000. Then I think then you've gone into the cranes, and then even the green genset, it says Indo Power green sets. Now, the first question is, these are three different products, whereas the production may be similar, but the applications, the marketing, usage, people who are going to use these are all different. So my first question to you is, what made you to get into these three different segments? Any particular reasons?
Look, we have initially started the factory with the manufacturing of tractors only.
Okay.
Tractor, the transmission of the tractor can be used in the crane, and the engine of tractor can be used for genset application also.
Okay.
Genset, we have, in 2006-7, I think 6-7, there is some demand from some export customer.
Mm.
Want the generators from us. This Lister-Pitter is a UK-based company. They have inquired. They started buying engine from us.
Okay.
And they told that, can you make the complete canopy and all also?
Okay.
So we make for them.
Oh.
Never intended to make the generator and do the marketing, because the marketing is a little different.
Okay.
So engine we have to supply to them. And engine is almost 70% value of the genset.
Okay.
So that is one part. Next is crane. We in crane when this in 2007-8 to enhance the capacity utilization of our plant, and looking that the infra can be a big boost in the country in future. And our dependability, instead of only on tractor, item we have added. As far as manufacturing cost is concerned, because the transmission and engine is same use in the crane.
Okay.
So our capacity utilization will increase. Only we bring some little marketing people, or initially maybe some tractor dealer can support us. With this marketing team, we have done it. And that proven today that was a very good decision, because now we virtually become a construction equipment company.
Correct. Sir, are we still selling these gensets as of now?
No. We that time,
only that exclusively we did that. Correct, sir?
UK company. Then customer, that company become gone wrong basically.
Acha.
Bankrupt हुई है company UK की. Then we and sometimes some engine, some customer from Nepal dealer, we are making, because the engine was same.
Acha, okay. So whenever there is any requirement, then only you are making. Other than that, we are not making anything.
Doing any marketing from our side.
Okay. Sir, in the timeline also, if you see, right from 2000, we have launched various models of tractor till 23 or so.
Yes, sir.
Various models. Whereas in the case of cranes, see, I think we launched the 16 FN series in 2011. And if I see the timeline, then the subsequent models are launched only in 23 only. Okay. So my question is, in spite of having few, variants or, capacity cranes, based on whatever we are seeing, we are doing extremely well in the cranes, but not so good in tractors. So if you can share some thoughts on that, sir.
Tractor का नहीं है इसमें. As far as crane concerned, the launching of the model, initially we started with a 14-ton crane, then 16-ton we added, and some more crane we added. But we were operating this from this company, this tax exempted zone.
Okay.
So 2008 to 2017, we are at disadvantage comparable to competition.
What disadvantage, sir?
Because we are not able to pass on the moderate benefit to our customers.
Oh.
Okay.
All
big customers, they used to have this VAT benefit.
Correct.
Credit they used to take.
Correct.
This was a negative 0.4 our this business. But in the meantime, we develop our business. We make this is a perfect business. Right. Okay. And, then after 2017, the GST regime came. All become at par.
Okay.
And 17, my younger son, after studying from UK, he's not on the call. So we taken the charge, and that time it is 30 crore business. And the last year we done almost 225 crore rupees business. So in this crane business, we have enough growth, but in spite of our limited capacity, because we initially put this plant, we got here around 30-acre land in this plant factory, 5-acre additional factory where we have got the foundry division. Okay.
Okay.
Acre, almost 4 acre is given to the crane plant, which was not utilized.
Okay.
A little congested facility. Still in this congested facility, we are able to sell these numbers.
Okay.
Because of the better product and pricing.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough, sir. Sir, my third question is the जो new plant आपका आ रही है for the tower cranes, is it next to the existing plant of this 30-acre area, or is it at a different place?
It is around 2 kilometers from this place.
2 kilometers. Okay. Now आपने बता रहा था कि 30 एकड़ है आपकी, तो 5 एकड़ तो फाउंड्री है, 4 एकड़ क्रेन्स का है, तो बाकी पूरा वो ट्रैक्टर के लिए यूज कर रहे हैं आप अभी भी?
नहीं 34 एकड़ हमारा एग्जिस्टिंग लैंड है. अराउंड 4 to 5 एकड़ फाउंड्री है. ओके, बाकी अराउंड 30 एकड़ जो यहाँ पे लोकल है, में से 25 ट्रैक्टर है और मे बी 4 एकड़ अगेन क्रेन का है. अराउंड 4 एकड़ अप्रोक्सीमेटली.
समझ गया. तो वही मैं बोल रहा था कि बाकी जो भी
30 एकड़ जो लैंड है सर, वो एडिशनल लैंड है. इसके अलावा
वो अभी कहाँ है? वो जो 30 एकड़ है
वो भी इसके 1.5 किलोमीटर दूरी पे है.
सर, वो नया जगह का बात नहीं कर रहा था मैंने. जो पुराना जो अभी का है वो भी 30 एकड़ का है या 34 एकड़ का है?
34
एकड़ का. ठीक है. तो जो भी बाकी बचा है वो पूरा ट्रैक्टर के लिए आप यूज कर रहे हैं, करेक्ट ना?
यस.
अच्छा सर, ये जो नया जगह आ रहा है, आप बोल रहे थे कि कुछ 3600 नंबर आप ऐड कर रहा है, करेक्ट? और जो पुराना में जो एग्जिस्टिंग 1600
ओके,
सॉरी नॉट 1600, 1280 जो है, उसको थोड़ा डीबॉटलनेकिंग करके उसका भी थोड़ा कैपेसिटी आप बढ़ाएंगे?
बिल्कुल बढ़ाएंगे.
अच्छा, तो आज का दिन में आपका क्रेन का कैपेसिटी ज्यादा चल रहा होगा ना, मतलब फुल?
यस, फुल चल रहा है ऑलमोस्ट.
अच्छा, तो जो नया में जो टावर क्रेन्स डाल रहा है, उसमें जो एग्जिस्टिंग प्रोडक्ट्स भी बनाएगा सर?
उसमें नई फैसिलिटी में पिक एंड कैरी क्रेन बनेगा. 600 कैपेसिटी होगा उसका. उसके स्पेस रहेगा, वहां टावर क्रेन भी बनेगा.
तो मतलब 3600 में 600 पिक एंड कैरी, टावर भी 3000 रहेगा.
तो टावर का हमने अभी फिगर नहीं दिया है, वो
अच्छी बात है. ठीक है सर. अभी टावर क्रेन्स का आपने तो बता दिया कि टेक्नोलॉजी आपने चाइनीज कंपनी से लिया है. तो आपका जो प्लांट है वो Q3 मतलब दिसंबर तक आप कंप्लीट करने का आशा कर रहा है. मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है कि ये जो टावर क्रेन है काफी क्या बोलते हैं, सेंसिटिव और सेफ्टी का काफी रहेगा. तो जिसी को अगर आप सप्लाई करने से पहले कोई अप्रूवल लेना पड़ता है?
टावर क्रेन में अप्रूवल नहीं होता. पिक एंड कैरी क्रेन में हर एक मॉडल का अप्रूवल होता है.
अच्छा, तो टावर क्रेन में आपको किसी का अप्रूवल लेना, गवर्नमेंट कोई एजेंसी का जरूरत नहीं है?
हमारा सेल्फ सर्टिफिकेशन चाहिए ना सर.
अच्छा,
सर्टिफिकेशन नहीं है, सर्टिफिकेट. तो we can't permit to have any mishappening at anywhere.
करेक्ट. दैट्स व्हाई आई एम आस्किंग यू सर, कि क्योंकि आप वेरी कॉन्फिडेंटली बता रही है कि फोर्थ क्वार्टर में करीबन 45 to 60 करोड़ का सेल्स करेंगे.
नहीं, 45 to 60 करोड़ का सेल करेंगे. वो पिक एंड कैरी जो एग्जिस्टिंग प्रोडक्ट है उससे करेंगे सर.
अच्छा सर. हो तो फिर टावर क्रेन का सेल कितना होगा?
टावर क्रेन देखिए सर, जो एक प्रोडक्ट अभी लिया है, स्टार्ट किया है, इसमें फिगर में कोई उसको इनकॉर्पोरेट नहीं किया है.
अच्छा.
ये फाइनेंशियल ईयर में कोई फिगर नहीं डाला।
हाँ, ये जो 45-60 करोड़ जो आपने बताया, जो पिक एंड कैरी का 600 नंबर से, उसका आप बात कर रहे हैं, बराबर है?
यस 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 यस।
तो फिर ये जो FY27 में आपने बता रहे थे कि 50% कैपेसिटी यूटिलाइजेशन होगा, वो कौन सा कैपेसिटी का?
वो खाली पिक एंड कैरी की बात है। पिक एंड
अच्छा।
कैरी 1800 होगा, उसका हमने अभी उसमें इसमें इनकॉर्पोरेट नहीं किया, बिकॉज इट इज न्यू प्रोडक्ट, ये R&D करने का है, चलाने का है, तो ये खाली एक डेवलपमेंट हुई है कि वी गोइंग इन दिस लाइन, दैट्स ऑल दैट वी हैव इन्फॉर्म्ड यू।
अच्छा, ठीक है। अभी अभी वही मैं समझ नहीं रहा था कि आप इतना ज्यादा बोल रहे थे, सोच के मैंने इसलिए वो क्वेश्चन पे पूछ रहा था। तो आपने तो बता दिया सर कि हर इसका 24 to 25 lakhs है टावर क्रेन्स का, बेस्ड ऑन आपका मार्केट सर्वे, और आप इतना साल से ये फील्ड में हैं। FY27 में कितना नंबर कर सकते हैं सर टावर क्रेन्स का?
FY27 में
हाँ,
अभी अभी वो रिपोर्ट मेरे पास एग्जैक्टली अभी नहीं है।
ठीक है,
अभी देखिए, हमें प्रोडक्ट बना के लॉन्च करना है।
बराबर है।
वो एस्टिमेशन अभी नहीं, अभी मेरे पास आया, अभी आया मार्केटिंग,
अच्छा,
बट द टीम इज एट प्लेस।
हाँ,
ये आता है फिर हम शेयर करेंगे।
अच्छी बात है, ठीक है सर। मेरा लास्ट क्वेश्चन है, आप मेरा और एक कलीग का जो क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा था, जो नेट प्रॉफिट मार्जिन का बारे में, जो अभी आपकी एग्जिस्टिंग में कुछ करीब 6% है। आप टारगेट बोल रहे थे कि FY26 में इसको 8 to 9% करने का इरादा है, करेक्ट ना सर?
ये FY26 नहीं बोला सर, उसको 26-27 बोला।
अच्छा, FY27 में करने का आपका वही मैं सोच रहा था, क्योंकि आपकी इस साल में डिप्रिसिएशन और इंटरेस्ट कास्ट भी शायद बढ़ेगा। तो उसका वजह से आप लोग कैसे इतना मार्जिन बड़ा कर सकते हैं, इसलिए मैं सोच रहा था कि आपका कोई और कोई इरादा है, एनीथिंग यू आर ट्राइंग टू डू डिफरेंटली, सो दैट यू आर सेइंग इन FY27।
हाँ 27 में हुआ ना, FY26-27 बोला मैं, 26-27 फाइनेंशियल ईयर।
अच्छा सर, ये पिक एंड कैरी क्रेन्स का क्या रेट है सर? व्हाट इज द प्रेजेंट कॉस्ट?
इसका नाउ द रियलाइजेशन इज अराउंड 21 lakh है, बट बिकॉज वी आर शिफ्टिंग टू द न्यू प्लांट, तो वी आर गोइंग टू मेक लिटिल बिगर साइज ऑफ क्रेन आल्सो मोर, तो एक्सपेक्टिंग कि 28 अराउंड 25 लाख रुपीज हो जाएगा।
तो मतलब टावर क्रेन और इसका रेट ऑलमोस्ट सेम रहेगा सर?
टावर क्रेन 25 नहीं है, टावर क्रेन का मैंने कहीं प्राइसिंग नहीं कोट किया, टावर क्रेन इज अराउंड 65 to 70 लाख 60।
हाँ, वही मैं सोच रहा था कि आप 24-25 lakhs बोल रहा था, जो कैपेसिटी हमने 3600 इंटू, किसी ने पूछा है ना सर कि कितना टर्नओवर बन सकता है?
नहीं, उसमें फिर हमने ये इनकॉर्पोरेट नहीं किया अभी टावर क्रेन का, बिकॉज इट्स ए न्यू प्रोडक्ट, बेसिकली वी आर नॉट कैप्चर्ड इन द फिगर नाउ, बेसिकली दिस ईयर वी आर केप्ट फॉर ट्रायल, ओके, एंड स्टार्ट प्रोडक्ट कमर्शियल करेंगे, नेक्स्ट ईयर में देखेंगे उसको।
तो जो भी 30% ग्रोथ आप बता रहे थे, उसमें सिर्फ बोथ ओनली फॉर पिक एंड कैरी क्रेन्स प्लस ट्रैक्टर्स?
प्लस ट्रैक्टर,
करेक्ट सर। अभी अंशुल जी ने तो बता दिया ट्रैक्टर का कि क्या क्या करने के लिए, मतलब एक तो मार्केटिंग है और जियोग्राफी एक्सपेंशन सब कर रहा है, लेकिन पहले आई नो ट्रैक्टर मार्केट तो काफी कॉम्पिटिटिव है, पहले हमारा प्रोडक्ट इतना क्यों नहीं बेच रहा था? एनी पर्टिकुलर रीजन सर?
So maybe I'll take this. So
Yeah.
see, track is a very heavily finance-driven business, and
Okay.
when I talk about finance, it is the finance to the end customer.
True.
So currently, apart from apart from 2-3 players who enjoy the maximum market share, the other companies, either they had their own captive finance company or we did not have the right product. Sir, to give you a clear, simple example, if assuming the asset is 5 lakh rupees, you can go with 50,000 rupees margin money and the 4.5 lakh rupees can be financed. That is the offering the competitors had. Vis-a-vis for Indo Farm, you would require at least 1.25 to 1.5 lakh rupees. So that was the reason that we were only able to hold our dealers and not focus on building. But with the help of our own captive finance company, our effective market share increased in certain areas where we work. And looking at that work, HDFC and Kotak have joined hands with us very recently.
Okay.
And now, with their support, we are confident that we'll be able to improve our sales, sir.
So मतलब अभी आप पहले जियोग्राफी, मतलब नंबर ऑफ डीलर्स आपने बता रहे थे 150 से 500 करेंगे?
यस सर।
प्लस ये जो मार्जिन मनी कम कर देंगे 1.2 to 1.25 से।
एटलीस्ट
know?
अबो 70-80 की रेंज में आ जाएगा, 50 तो नहीं हो पाएगा, बट यस जैसे जैसे बिजनेस बढ़ेगा वैसे सिचुएशन बेटर हो जाएगी.
So with that, do you feel we will be able to increase the sales of tractors?
Yes, sir. Sir, of course it will be a slow ride, but
I know.
surely we have a
You're
very
trying
good
to.
product.
सर
We have
अभी आप ये
sold more
बताइए
than
सर, आपने
1 lakh
30%, हेलो,
right sir, right sir, yes sir.
जो अभी एग्जिस्टिंग कितना ट्रैक्टर्स हम सेल कर रहे हैं एंड कितना सेल करने का इरादा है 3 years डाउन द लाइन?
Sir, currently we'll be doing anything around 3600 units, and this year we're looking at a 30% increase in our numbers.
Okay.
And we'll be able to maintain it 25 years, the 25% the year after and 20% the year after.
So
इतना
that is
हमारा
the
इरादा है मेंटेन करने का. Yes.
इरादा है. ठीक है सर, ठीक है सर, थैंक यू वेरी मच एंड आई विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट टू यू एंड
Thank
योर
you very
टीम.
much.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Take the next question from Sandeep Kumar Patwa.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Am I audible? I'm audible?
Yes,
Sandeep,
sir.
please.
Yeah. Yeah, sir, thanks for the opportunity. I wanted to ask, like, in the crane segments, like, what product is the highest selling? Like, which ton you are currently highest selling in the market?
I think currently is 14 ton. Number 2 is 16 ton.
Okay. Okay. And like, if we see in the Indian market, like, what is the highest selling cranes in the Indian market? This only 14 and 16 ton?
12 ton also and 14 also. These are more highest selling model.
Okay. Okay. And what we are currently expanding the new facility. So in that also we will manufacture this tons train more, or like we are shifting to another higher tons, like the like share of this tons train or cranes will be more in the coming up.
We will not focus. Okay, if any government order is coming, still we will offer them. Product is with us available, but here we're not making these smaller cranes because of the capacity constraint. When we got the capacity, so it was our part of our strategy to produce bigger size crane more. Okay, maybe some number we can sell if the capacity is available. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so like going forward, like are you seeing the like demand for more higher tons of crane improving? So that is why you will be producing that more higher number of tons crane in the coming facility.
Yes, it's increasing. Higher ton capacity crane demand is increasing. Yes.
Okay, okay. And also, sir, like currently the solar energy and wind energy, this renewable sector is very much in demand. So there also like cranes are used. So I mean, are you also catering to this sector? I mean, planning to cater to this sector?
We are already supplying. One of our customer has brought 21 machine recently, and they are working in Jamnagar. They are solar power, and our machines are working in Adani project also. So because supplying directly to them, basically they are taking through hiring companies, and we are supplying. Yeah.
So you are supplying directly to the customer, not through hiring companies.
We are supplying hiring company because these
Acha.
Reliance and Adani, this big player, they are taking generally machine from these kind of smaller machine. It is basically small machine for them, and because they range, so they don't take they take the machine from the hiring companies, and hiring company buying from us.
Okay, acha. So like just coming to that this model of like hiring companies who buy from you. So I mean generally the cranes revenue in the balance sheet, whatever. So generally of like how much percentage of revenue is to the direct customers and how much is to the hiring companies?
No, ऐसा generalize नहीं किया. अब hiring company से मे बी 60% आता होगा, 70%, बट हायरिंग कंपनी स्टार्ट जो 2 मशीन से भी हायरिंग करता है, किसी के पास 50 मशीन, 5 मशीन है, 10 मशीन है. इट्स वेरी
Okay. अच्छा.
10 to 15% कॉर्पोरेट से गवर्नमेंट के ऑर्डर्स आते हैं, लाइक डिफेंस है, इंडियन रेलवे है, बड़ी कंपनी एनटीपीसी है, उनसे ऑर्डर मिलते हैं हमें.
Okay. अच्छा. And sir, regarding the like this tower crane which you are talking, you have taken this this technology from the Chinese company. So in this any capex you are envisaging, like the IPO proceeds you have taken for the new coming that pick and carry cranes. For this tower cranes, like any capex you will require like to incur, and how you will fund this any specific amount?
We will do from our internal this sources. Okay,
Okay.
and more machinery capex is not required. Of course, some land and building we have to require if you are
Mm-hmm.
some other place, and some major component, major processing we can do it from our existing factory because the machines are common. The plant
Mm-hmm.
machines, cutting machines, banding machines, which we are already installing. Yeah.
Okay. 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 And just wanted to know, like, do you also have some like order book for cranes or tractors, or like in this like something number you already have, or just you get this orders? How is this done in this sector?
अंशुल अच्छा अंशुल
हेलो
जी
यश
ऑर्डर बुक की बात कर रहे हैं ऑर्डर बुक तो रनिंग रहता है हमारा तो रनिंग आता
सर
रहता है
it is a running cycle. Of course, we take a forecast from a sales team, but usually
Mm-hmm.
it is more or less on a rolling plan and a running cycle itself.
Okay.
And for cranes, yeah, otherwise we keep a track of all the big projects coming in the crane and we go and try to pitch our products. So, sir, it is more likely creating our own order book and then depending on the customers in the market.
Okay. Okay. And just wanted to ask you, like, overall, your market share in the cranes market in India, how you're ranking, like in the top three, top five players, like what is the market share overall in the cranes segment?
we are in top 3 basically third number player
Okay. Okay.
figures are
Sir,
not
just to add on to what CMD sir has mentioned, so there is no authentic published data for
Mm-hmm.
cranes, unlike the tractors. But to our assumption, around 14,000 cranes in the pick and carry segment was sold last year, out of which did something around 1,081 numbers. So
Mm-hmm.
1280, right? And sir, if
Okay.
you see, there are two ways to look at our market share. If we see our effective market share, where we are
Mm-hmm.
present in the market, we are only covering about 25% of the Indian territory. 75% is still vacant for us. In that 25%, we command anything ranging between 25 to 50% in the cranes.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Okay. So currently, you are having facility in Himachal Pradesh only, no? Not anywhere else,
Yes.
no? I mean, like,
We are situated in Baddi, which is just 40 kilometers from Chandigarh.
okay. 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 And regarding this tractor business, so now since this year monsoon is very very like it is early monsoon, and hearing from the competitors also, like tractor demand is good, like since the crops are being growing healthy. So just wanted to know, like, are you like expecting like more pickup in the tractor business this year, like as compared to other years?
because of the better timely monsoon effect will be there. We are expecting positive numbers. That's why we have given this number of forecast of around 30% tractor growth in this year.
Mm-hmm. Okay. 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 Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time.
We will take one last question from Pratik Chaudhary.
Hello. Am I audible, sir?
Yeah, audible, Pratik. Yeah, Pratik ji.
Yeah. Sir, for this, the proportion of sales, as we have now tied up with other banks and NBFCs, so do you expect in FY26 and FY27 also that our tractor sales would be 25 to 30% from our own NBFC, or do you expect it to reduce, significantly?
No, sir. It will be in the same line because we'll be opening some newer territories and there we'll be seeking support of our captive finance company. So, sir, we feel that this ratio will somewhere be anything in the range of 25 to 35%.
Okay. And sir, in FY25, why did our tractor sales fall?
Okay. There were some last year there was some government order from the south, basically south state we have taken. The one is that number, and another because we were mainly on north base where we are operating. There the market was not very good because of very high summers and the election time, because the wheat is the major crop there. That time the election time was there, the parliament election. So this is a little bit sale affected in our that particular area. So that was the reason.
And this south order, this you were saying was in FY24.
FY24.
How much was roughly the amount of that single order?
That exactly, I think around 500 numbers.
Yes, around 500 tractors.
It is given to the hiring companies through government. The government was there.
Custom hiring.
Custom hiring
I
company.
see. Okay. And so for this, the pick and carry segment, can we achieve a similar 30% growth in FY26 also?
Pardon?
I'm saying in pick and carry segment,
Yeah.
can we achieve a 30% growth in FY26 also?
Yes, we are expecting around 30%.
Because I mean, so you're saying that you can maybe this year you can operate at more than 100% utilization also.
Not 100%. Basically, we are trying to reduce the bottleneck, and by using some area of the tractor division, we are trying to have this efficiency from this plant.
Okay. And sir, for tower crane, could you give us an idea what could be the current market size in terms of value, and who are the major players here in this segment?
Last year is I think around 1,500 approximately crane. There are three major companies. One is the Potain, is the big player. Another is the Zoomline, and one more Action Construction. Three big players are there now.
And you said 1,500 crore or 1,500 as the number of cranes?
1,500 cranes only.
Okay. Great, sir. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot and all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Due to time constraints, we'll have to end the Q&A session. So I would like to invite the management to share their closing remarks.
Anshul?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
So we would just like to thank everyone, FinPortal, for arranging this call, and all our investors, stakeholders who were a part of this. Thank you very much. It was a great session. A lot of us to look back upon as well. And thank you. We look forward to many more in the future.
On behalf of Indo Farm Equipment, we sincerely thank you for your time and continued interest. We appreciate your participation on today's call. You may now disconnect. Have a great day ahead. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ji. Thank you very much. Thank you to everyone.